Hey there everyone, Lumwell360 here. By the time that I'm done recording this video, it will have been a week since 2023 ended and a week since 2024 had just started, and man, is it just kind of crazy to look back at things? Because on one hand, I kind of went into 2023 hopeful, and sure, well, I was able to accomplish some things. If I was going to describe just like a good majority of 2023 after like some of the good parts, it just feels like falling down an endless flight of stairs, and let me elaborate. Now, when I say that it felt like a weird year, I'm mostly referring to the aftermath of when I lost my job, ironically. Because if y'all remember before the fact, it was like, okay, I had this new job, I took a bit of a break from YouTube for a few months, and I just needed some time to like cool up, just like reschedule everything, like redo everything in my head so I could have like a proper time to do everything. And at the time, my worst issue was like, okay, I have no internet, but hopefully me getting a new laptop or a new computer to finally edit my videos on will just be all worth this big wait, right? Right. So fast forward a few months later, the job eventually runs up its time because it was a temporary position, unfortunately. And I was thinking, okay, surely I could save up enough money to go and get this laptop now that I finally have everything saved up, only to get hit with the cursed words of, hey, can I borrow this from a family member, which led me being to $400 short of what I was trying to do, which led me down a damn near 7-month spiral of signing applications, going to interviews, and being met with, oh, I'm sorry, we went with another person, or outright being ghosted after the fact. Match that with having no internet, and you can imagine about how bad the next few months were for me, because it was like I had that really specific goal in mind, and to essentially have the rug snatched from under me and just to be fucking thrown off a flight of stairs just fucked with my mood within its entirety. And I just kind of feel like even with like the few things that I managed to do which were pretty cool on the channel, like, you know, just gonna talk about things which I wasn't really expecting to really pop off, with like the video essays and me just kind of talking about random specific things, or even implementing the second channel that second channel mascot, which was cool and all. It just kind of felt like I wasn't doing enough, despite me feeling like I was trying to apply myself. And not only that, but it felt like when it came to like my motivation to videos, it just felt like a big flip-flop between things with the amount of tedious bullshit you run into. Because, for example, I was planning on initially making a 1 year later video for Sonic Frontiers, but, you know, with no internet, I had no way to really update the game, and by the time that I managed to, it was like, well, shit, I just kind of went over my head that I was just trying to update the game to just play it rather than just make a you know, a concise review video about it. Same thing happened with the Halo Infinite video, except that video just kind of came out rushed because I was like, man, I really gotta update this thing so I can talk about it, and I rushed the video and it didn't really feel as satisfying as I thought it would for the first few times that I did it. And there was also this weird thing with perfectionism, which I had on with some of my videos, where it felt like I was doing too little, that felt like I was doing too much, and it just made me feel really inconsistent at times. Because, for example, when it came to things like my Spider-Verse video essay, or a few other ones which I just can't remember off the top of my head, I felt like I did really good in that video, but then in like the following one, it just didn't really feel up to par, you know, so it was just like a big mixture of emotions and so many things to where it just honestly felt confusing. But regardless, I have to say, I'm really appreciative of the people that managed to stick around by this point, because in all honesty, I'm kind of surprised that this channel managed to grow to 800 subs in the past few years that I've been doing this, and I appreciate it a lot, and I appreciate the fact that the, you know, transition from traditional commentary stuff to just kind of talking about whatever I want has managed to be semi-successful in a way. Though, if there was one thing which I think I would really appreciate, it has to be like a sense of direction. Because sure, while I do kind of talk about everything from time to time, depending on how my mood feels, there is a time where I just kind of feel like I'm a bit directionless. And if someone could give me like a good pointer of what they would want to see next year, it would be nice. Though I can't really make any guarantees given my situation of how things on my side are very, and I mean very slow. But I'm Momo360. Here's to hoping that 2024 turns out way more better than it did last year with 2023. And I will see y'all in another video coming soon. Later, folks.